Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, February the 10th. As again, you'll see, we're not in jail. We're still in the trailer. We had a person come and scratch FU on the back of our trailer this morning, but other than that, we went and walked around Parliament Hill. We went and walked quite a ways around, talked to some people. I called my contacts who were in different places in the protest. All is well. I didn't hear of any big problems last night. Maybe there was a couple of small ones that people have told me about, but I haven't heard of anything major that went down last night. Lots of rumors flying around about other sites and stuff, but until we actually see footage of those and talk to people who were there, it's kind of hard to believe the rumors. So just want to let you guys know we walked around, took some videos, took some pictures. It'll also be up on our other platforms when my moderator gets out of bed. And yeah, everything is fine here this morning. We got a couple interviews pending, and we'll keep in touch with developments along the day, but it should be fairly quiet. Not going to be expecting a whole lot until nighttime again, of course. I got more friends coming, so hopefully they're leaving here shortly from home, and they'll be here Friday night, so it'll be pretty cool to see some more people from home. And yeah, we will keep you guys in touch.
So I'm still down here, wandering around, just checking things out. There's one truck getting a little brave with his horn down here. Woo! Oh my gosh. Just bizarre. Let's see if he does it again. So this is down at the main stage. You can see the Parliament in the back there. And I'm just showing everybody you can be down here by yourself. Lots of happy people. There's people over here making food. I'll take a walkabout through there. Hi, Ashley. I tried phoning you earlier. I was going to FaceTime with you down here. I'll maybe do it after I get off here. Okay. So there's some tents set up here. So if you look over there, you can see some trucks. Parliament's in the background. Oh, maybe he's going to do it again. See, he's getting brave, which is unusual. You're not allowed to honk right now. Well, here he goes again. Let's see if I can get over there. Getting braver. This is the brave guy right there. He's got mandate freedom. He's the brave one. Probably. There's Parliament. And there's the main stage. The flag is lowered right now. So funny, somebody yells freedom and everybody just starts yelling. We'll see if he gets brave again. Starting to get a little bit cooler out right now. It's more damp than anything. There's lots of vehicles around like this. And lots of signs like that. Feel for the guy straight down here. You can see some lights. I'll just get over here so you can see. So straight down this street, you go about 2 blocks. You can see the flashing police lights. I don't know if you can see it or not. But there's loads of trucks down there. There's trucks all over the place out there. I'll just walk over here.
Hi, this is Jane Scharf. I'm coming to you from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Host of the biggest truck rally ever worldwide. There's, I think they said something like, the chief of police said something like 3,000 vehicles are involved in it. I don't know if they're all trucks, but there's cars and pickups and lots and lots of full-size trucks and tractors and everything all over Ottawa, not just on Wellington, but all over the surrounding streets, all over the place. And there's several encampments, and one of the encampments happens to be very close to where I live. So I've been a little bit involved over there, and what I have to report is really exciting. I think there's some moles in there, unfortunately, but they're not able to influence the group enough to undermine. And I think there was several attempts made to undermine the encampment over there. The one night they wanted all the truckers to go to some private farm somewhere, and they told them, then you'll be safe. Yeah, but in reality what would happen is the rest of the people that were still there, the tents and stuff, they would be vulnerable to being shut down by police, because it would be easy without the trucks there, easy peasy. Even illegally, it would be illegal still, but police have been known in the past to do illegal closures when it gets this political. And but the truckers are a smart variety, and they didn't go for it. They stayed there. So that didn't work. Damn. Then the next night they wanted them to go on a convoy, like a trip around town. And one of the participants, Ed, said, "Whoa, wait a minute! Don't send everybody. Like, leave some to hold down the fort." Oh, okay. So they half stayed and half went. And sure enough, as soon as they went, the roads were closed down. They had their spotters up on the top of the hotel again, and there were police coming in by bus, and then there was some vehicles, like police vehicles, and their drone going around. And they had, in the afternoon, issued a statement that they were going to shut it down by force. But I guess they had to get the trucks out of there before they could do it, because they didn't end up doing it. And another ploy was everyone was told that they needed to secure the gate and make sure that anybody coming in was known by somebody, like, so stop them at the gate. And I said, not a good idea, because I guess initially they had a permit, which it's okay if you have a permit to do that, but as soon as the permit's pulled and you're doing that, then you're occupying the property. It's no longer public property. So your right to protest goes out the window. Now you're an enemy of the state, and they can use force against you to shut you down. So they quit doing that. It made sense to them, and they quit doing that. So they're still careful. They're watching who comes in. If they don't recognize them, they make sure to keep an eye on them and stuff like that. And there's lots of security, and it's being done very, very diligently and continuously, even all night. So I'm really, really, really impressed with that. And like I said, they closed the road, like, after half the truckers. I think they were expecting all the truckers to go, and then they had everything in place, but curse is foiled again, I can hear them saying. And it's still going strong, and it's such camaraderie and solidarity. I have never seen that. And they have some really good plans going forward. I can't reveal them now, but I will as they evolve. But they're good. They're really good plans. And the other thing I wanted to mention, very important, there's a blockade in Windsor, and it's across the intercountry bridge, or whatever you call it. And they need more trucks down there. So they're putting a call out to have more trucks come down there. Not necessarily anybody leaving from Ottawa, but for other people that want to get involved somehow in this protest, that would be a good place to go, because it's making an impact. But they need more trucks. I think they don't have enough. They have a lot of cars, but they need trucks, because they can tow the cars easily, but trucks, another story. And I think that's why this protest is lasting so long. And in case anybody doesn't know, the court issued an order for the police to bring the jerry cans back to Coventry Road that they took on Sunday. They came in on Sunday and arrested 7 people with stupid, trumped-up idiot. Well, they didn't actually charge them, but they detained them potentially for this regarding the jerry cans, regarding what do they call, aiding and abetting. Well, got to aid and abet something. There has to be some crime going on that you're, assisting the person that's committing the crime, but they're not identifying any person, and they're not giving any cause even for the mischief, like what constitutes the mischief. And they released those 4 people. I think, or 4 or 7, I'm getting 2 different reports, but let's say 7 maximum. They didn't keep them in, and they didn't charge them. They released them all. And they were court ordered to return the jerry cans, which they did. However, I witnessed the same scenario going on Bank Street yesterday. They confiscated jerry cans again, and it was really ridiculous and not legal, because they told the guy that he must give them over his jerry cans voluntarily, or he would be charged with aiding and abetting, and they were going to cuff him and take him off. And he said, well, I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not going to give you consent. And they said, too bad, we're going to arrest you then. So, stupid. But anyways, we've got some ideas how to address that, because that's not legal. Like, we're being legal, and they're not being legal. So we should be able to do some things to get them in line. So keep the gas coming. That's really important, and the food coming. And if you go to one location, they got enough, go to another location. Go directly up to the trucks if need be. And there's another encampment. I think it's on Kent, but I'm not exactly sure. But there's lots of trucks. You can take a walk down Wellington. Lots of trucks there, and on Bank Street. What's the other streets that they're on? They're on Kent and Bank and O'Connor, and then they're on side streets like Slater, Albert. I'm not sure if it's any farther than that, but there's lots of trucks, and they're not going anywhere. It's thinning out, because some people do have to get back on other things, but other ones are coming all the time too, and we're winning. Absolutely, you can tell, you can see the sweat pouring off their face, like the mayor saying a state of emergency. Yeah, right. He doesn't have any authority to issue a state of emergency when there's no general state of emergency, and there is not. Since June 9th, there's been no state of emergency in Ontario, and there never was in Canada. They never did declare in Canada. So a mayor can't declare just in Ottawa, and it was nonsense anyway. Like, there's no emergency. Like, it's a protest, and it's peaceful. In fact, there's so much camaraderie and cooperation and support and having each other's back, and they're really encouraged. Oh, one more thing. If anybody is in a band or knows anybody in a band, they can use some entertainment, especially at Coventry. They're very isolated there, and it's not far from downtown. It's two exits past downtown, and they could come up on the weekend or something, and they've got microphones, and there's an area that they could easily come in and set up something for them to play. And I think that would really help with morale, or anything else you can think of that would help with morale. One woman got scarves made up, and it's with a beautiful truck crest, and it says Freedom Convoy 2022, and the truckers were so touched by that. Another one made keychains with the burning on the wood or whatever, and so she did 3 trucks on one side and the other side. Thank you to the truckers 2022, something like that. And that really goes a long way to encourage them. It validates what they're doing, and it tells them, we have your back. We agree with what you're doing. We support what you're doing, and that's really what's going to help. And they do have a sense right now that the general public is supporting what they're doing, and I agree. Even the mainstream press has toned their little rhetoric down. I wouldn't say it's supportive, but it's certainly not as derogatory, and you're getting a lot of derogatory news towards Trudeau and the way he's handling it. So that's also cool. And then Saskatchewan and Alberta lifting all their emergency measures, also very cool. And something that Rebecca Shepherd pointed out to me yesterday, just so happens that Saskatchewan and Alberta are the only provinces that have a Bill of Rights, a provincial Bill of Rights. Like, we all have our federal one, but Saskatchewan and Alberta have a provincial one, and lo and behold, Saskatchewan and Alberta, could be a coincidence, but we think not. So that's it for the day, and I'll chime in again when we have more updates. So for now, hashtag we got this.